Alright, guys. Late waking day because I got up and had to sleep and ended up baking already. But we're still gonna smoke some more. It's Roger, not Robert. You're gonna. Good morning. How are y'all? Do you have a phone or something?
I lost my phone yesterday. I never looked in Mike's truck. I never looked in Bray's truck. So.
Hey, when y'all want to look up the comments? All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good. I'd read for you, but
I can only read it when I'm right
I'd
right
have to get
upon
my
it.
other glasses. Oh yeah,
Usually
I'd have
Selena
to get my other
will read it
glasses
for
and
you.
step up about 3 feet.
Usually Selena read them for me, but she doesn't want to be on show this morning, I guess.
Preacher
She's sitting
Dave
over
is the
there reading a book.
I'll change seats with you, Selena, if you want.
Preacher Dave is the one that comes out here with the food.
Preacher Dave comes out. No,
Ernie.
Ernie comes out with food and gives whatever's left to Preacher Dave, and he's the one that that you can go to and get food throughout the month if you need it. But I mean, he gets some brought in from other angles too.
Hey, can I trade you a kind of papers for some tobacco?
Anyway, it's gonna be a hot one today. It's supposed to be 115.
Yeah. The music got me dancing.
They can't notice, or they don't notice the music. Now I'm gonna turn it down the rest of the way.
Slow.
How do this one?
Yeah, we hadn't got the
Take another pinch.
copyright thing. So we didn't have a chance to really look it up.
That should last you for at least till tomorrow.
So anyway, I guess she's gonna do that. I ain't got nobody to read it, so I can't read any of the comments. Huh? What?
You can get nobody to say it the way back then.
Yeah.
Yep. Can't see.
All right. I'm gonna try to catch up to your comment. All right. Good morning, everybody. Oh, they're all good mornings. Yeah. Good morning, Treehouse. Good morning, Nikki. Nikki said, "Love you, Selena." I mean, I sure hope you got some rest. Yeah, I got some rest. I kind of slept in a little bit. Slept a little too hard. Seriously. there's a wrong impression. Oh, I didn't see the Jeff part. I was wondering. I didn't remember sending any email. 115. Yep. Gonna be 105 here. Good morning. We had an awesome rainstorm this morning. It was great. Probably be blowing by noon though. Yeah, I wish we'd get a little bit of rain sometimes. Roger Gaines. Nikki, say hey.
Hey, she's up and about as early.
Good morning, Rachel.
She got her disability. Nikki.
Did she?
Full. Well, she had carpal tunnel. I told her.
Anything over 80 is too hot for you. You're from up there at South Bend, Indiana, right? Been there a bunch of times. I used to live in Niles, Michigan years ago. I think the heat was a lot to do with it, plus stress of the car broke down, etc. I hope you got some rest and time to reflect. Yes, I did. I'm just glad it didn't go too far. I'm still a little. Okay. Good morning, all of you lovelies. Been called a lot of things, but not a lovely.
Oh.
Hmm.
Wow.
You need to get up 5 hours earlier to have coffee with me for once. 5 hours earlier, so
I'll give you this one in just a second if you like.
so about 2 a.m. my time.
What's that, sir?
I could do that.
Yeah, whatever.
2 a.m. wake and bake.
Sign is in today.
That'll probably just put me right back to sleep. Not a bad idea though, I guess. Alright. You got to pay me. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's nice and shady.
Whatever. Don't get yourself sick down there.
I'm not going to go watch the at some point. You see
I
that
think
new thing?
so.
Yeah, you've been down this
Two.
That's a big spot.
Sure, stress makes people cranky. Yes, it does.
I got 2/3 of the last time I went down
Yeah, it makes people cranky, and
slabs.
that and plus
So I grabbed them.
didn't have hardly any water out there. Didn't have any weed. Didn't have any kind of
I don't like
nothing to
socks
keep
go to-
calm down, and the heat was just baking us. So yeah, that didn't end well.
Somehow these boots, they always end up on my toes.
I guess I'm gonna walk and go see if I can.
Hey, I don't have a vehicle. Otherwise, I would. A trip to the beach would be wonderful. Do what?
I'm gonna walk and see if I found the Mike's truck.
You want me to go check?
Hey, if you
I don't.
need it right now.
No, I don't.
I tell you the truth, I didn't
I mean,
see
we're
any
good.
in that truck.
But yeah, that's fine. I was
I rode it.
saying we're gonna go down there in a little bit. If you wanted to wait.
I got the phone. I just still want to read the pictures.
Somebody should go smoke with Evan. He's in El Centro waiting on a Greyhound. Evan left?
Yes.
Yeah, he left yesterday. I'm surprised he's still in El Centro.
Had to spend the night there.
He never even come step by.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, that's why he had all this stuff that morning. I was needing to ride to Nyland to catch the bus.
I never even caught that. serious? Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, he got tired of.
I think he said he was going to be, he wasn't going to stay that long even when he got here. So I'm sure he had a time limit.
They said he's gonna
He's hacking it.
Yeah.
work July 1st anyway.
He said he's going to get around first. He was heading up into
I
Palm
don't-
Springs, I think.
I don't know. Who was
Hopefully
hacking
not
up?
Palm Springs, Florida.
No, right up there.
Who was hacking up chunks and
About 100 miles up the road. Or however
Hmm.
far it is.
Can I get another cigarette before you
Florida
leave?
has a Palm Springs. Why am I not shocked?
the mic should come in a Goonies mail today. Really eager to see if they work for you guys. Never used one myself. That's right. I knew it. Somebody had said they were sending a mic, and instead of being the Goonies mailbox today.
You should let them know that your address is registered.
Yeah, my address and all is registered now. I mean, that's fine, Michael, me, but just saying, the 360 Highline Canal Road is registered now. There was a little hiccup with that because I thought it was registered, but we didn't finish the steps to register a address. But those are finished now, and it is registered now. So if anybody ships anything, it'll show up here. I don't know if anybody's tried to ship anything, but I just found out the other day that the address has not been registered. So we did it again. This time we know for a fact it is. We've got confirmation and everything else. So yeah. You see, Evan came by and was talking to us and stuff, and he was talking to me, but somebody else was talking to me, and I get, I don't know, I can only really have one or two conversations at once, maybe the second one, but I can't do too many of them. I'll get all confused. I can't believe it. He was probably trying to tell me he was leaving. He'd tell me bye. I thought he was just going to town. Oh, crap. I guess I'll see him next time he comes in. That happens a lot here. We get hanging out with these people, get to know them, and they kind of become part of the family, and then they're ready to go on the rest of their trip, and they take off, and it's like, well, crap. Got another one missing now.
Good man, Evan.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I really like him. Really good guy. He was on Zanzibar last night. He's not going back to Slabs. He said with 100 people watching, so I don't think it's a secret. I really hate that things ended like that. He seemed like an amazing guy. Wait a minute. Ended like what? What happened there?
I don't know.
He said he was gonna go take a little walk.
Say, do you want to go to the mountains?
No, wait a minute.
He just want to go camping, guys. He didn't want to go up in the hills. That's all he said. Just want to go up and sit in the woods by himself. I don't blame him. Hell, that sounds kind of cool. Every now and then you got to.
Evan got used, abused, and put up wet. Okay, there's a little more going on than I had any idea about, I guess.
Never ends.
Monday now, big package day at Goonies mailbox. Saves postage sending
Never
it
will.
to one camp. That's all. I'll be poor pink. I'd be a poor pink boy. Okay. Teach your own. Did it? Yeah, I got it. I think that was an autocorrect. Anyway, yeah, I understand. That's fine. And anybody that wants to send it down there, Michael, make sure I get whatever is addressed to me. It's not a problem at all. He does the same thing there. I was just stating it reminded me that we had just did that with the address, so I wanted to make sure everybody knew anyway. And let's see, not calling Evan. He went, but y'all know it was the heat that got him. Yeah, the heat gets a lot of people. I bet the reason being Evan is doing Evan things, like all the subjects that don't want to be, or don't want to talk about. Oh, what that sucks about Evan, he's leaving unsatisfied with his stay. Could not sleep last night, so I started drinking little bottles of booze, thinking 1 second they were working, and I woke up in my chair, and here I am today.
Thanks, Wolf.
Yes, I drank a couple of beers last night just to relax and everything, but I had a stressful day. Yes, I seen Evan chatting on Zan's Sweet Man. You think so? Enlighten was not his first trip to the slabs. No, that wasn't his first trip to the slabs. He'd been here. Actually, I think it was like around the same time frame that I got under this tree here and started building. Stayed here for a little bit and then he left. Who pushed out? Nobody pushed out. Evan left to go and do Evan things. So he's a traveler. That's something about travelers. Eventually, they're gonna leave and travel. Otherwise, they wouldn't be travelers. I guess there was almost a fight with Evan, Adobe, and Lewis. Okay. Did Scott leave too? I don't think Scott left.
Good morning.
He just switched trees.
He went to his planet, but
Yeah,
he got done with the
I time traveled. I'm sitting on another planet. I got a nice hammock set up, and things are going swell.
Yeah, the porthole that brings him from his planet back to Earth just happened to move down a little ways. So now he pops in and out here instead of there. Works good.
Less human interaction.
Less human interaction.
Sometimes you
Actually, it's probably just more human interaction because when you go to the Goonies, you'll find one or two of the guys, but you will never find the whole crew at one time. Not very often, because they're all off working. Here, we're kind of a little bit lazier, so we sit around a lot more. So when you come into this camp, you find the whole crew in the camp damn near. So I don't know about less interaction. You might get more interaction here. But I really think it's okay to let us know everything isn't all blah, 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 and be a good person. People make mistakes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. I just try to stay on the brighter side of things.
always look on the bright.
I always look. Yeah, that's an old song there. It's funny. Mike wants all these people to come to Goonies. He might need to learn how to treat people first. Mike's a good guy. He is very adamant about what he's wanting to do and what he's wanting to build, and he doesn't like dealing with certain things that go on in camps like these, you know, with people that come in that bring in drama, or people that come in that don't want to do something or whatever else. He is he has a slight temperament with it, but all of us do. His is a little more than say mine, that's for sure. But he's a really good guy. So you know,
Saved a woman and a child yesterday by giving him water.
some people don't know how to take them. Some people do. Me and him get along great. You know, we remain friends even through disagreements and misunderstandings and all of that stuff. And you know, and we became friends, and you know, so I don't see that part of it, and I leave that part alone. I don't know. Somebody is saying that Mike is asking for everybody to go out to the Goonies, and then he needs to learn how to treat them or something or another. And I was reiterating on the fact that, you know, he's a good friend of mine. In so many words, I mean, I'm not going to speak bad about the man. He's a really good guy, and I love him to death. Bottom line. So,
Mike?
Yeah. I mean, I think the world of him. So I don't know. He does things differently than I do. Some people like it. Some people don't. I don't see anything he's doing wrong. Huh?
I witness his good deeds.
Do what?
I witness his good deeds.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it too.
Yeah, everybody sees it. He does try his best to do everything he can for anybody, and so. Okay, wait. I seen Mike praise him, take him water, and tell him to slow down. Did I miss something?
Always the controversy. When all you need is love.
That's what happens when you invite humans into your life.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Humans are good people.
We deserve to know,
They just watched him straight.
and deserve to know what Mike and Adobe spent a lot of time, or spend a lot of time online. Both of you. Evan had been out there 3 different times. He said to be there and said he wanted to be there.
Confucius said,
I'll say good morning to Tommy.
go ahead, fly up, down,
Goon
back
Squad,
up.
thinking that they know something. Good morning, Tommy. Good morning, Dog Lips. How are you?
Oh, Lordy.
Weed in the morning, every day. Yes, sir. This one's for you, buddy. Maybe just like you, that one's a little hard to take at times. Ouch.
Did it hurt?
I'm sorry, I had to. I like I like these guys. We get Dog Lips. He's
He's one of the subscribers.
he's a subscriber, but he's I don't know what you call them, the hackers, ones that's got like 50 different accounts and stuff like that. And the trolls. He was trolling a lot of it and stuff, and but he's a cool guy. He gets a little out of control at times, but you know, he's a cool guy. He's very compassionate about what he thinks and knows and everything, you know, and he seems all right. He kind of pissed everybody up
You have to meet people like
pissed
this,
everybody off a
face
bunch
to
of times,
face.
but
Once I meet someone face
Hey.
to face, I know.
if I gotta have trolls in my
God
feed, I would
knows
rather it be
exactly
somebody
what I
like that guy, you know, that not there trying to aggravate and piss me off and stuff like that, you know. I've had a couple of them. They'd get in these news feeds and they get out there.
Back when the dating site started, I had a friend who went to one of the dating.
All right.
The other guy that guys have to be.
Tommy is 50 comments behind. Holy crap.
Show up, you guys can spend the night somewhere.
Good morning, Nikki. I don't see you here. I hope things are going good. Peeps, Douglas. Hi, Peeps. Y'all seem to be talking to yourselves. If I'm 50 of them behind, I'm going to try to just skim through this. If I missed anything that y'all had said that was important to the bottom and you know I'm at the bottom of it, then just say it again, please. I'm sorry, but I'm no good at this. And usually Selena's helping me, but she's having a lazy morning. I guess they're allowed to do that from time to time. I didn't get up till about 5 minutes before I went online.
It wasn't exactly what he expected.
Not to get into Mike and
That was hilarious. You trying to push it off on
issue.
Mark.
He is right.
You have a good time, bro. So I like to meet people. You know what I mean? Ain't no God knows who's on the other side of that phone. Right. Even computer.
Dog lives now. Come on. Y'all are not going to go and do any kind of meth lab with him.
People tell me, you can see their profile, you can see what they look like.
As we just
Pick a
don't
picture
like
offline and put anything on there.
to be lied to when we support everyone so emotionally. For the money. People love you guys.
That was fun.
Yes, I know, and I do understand, and that's probably why, you know, I feel the same way, and that's why I guess a lot of this I don't see it. That's why I don't, you know, I don't know what's going on with that. But then again, at the same time, I don't spend a lot of time down there, so I don't know exactly what's going on when they argue, fuss, and stuff like that. You know, I mean they disagree and argue, fuss around here too and stuff. I just put a stop to it from the get go, but you know,
So you're a loving person.
that's messed up. Dog lips. Peeps agree.
I ain't met my girlfriends face to face. I have to talk to them. There they are.
Nice burn on dog lips.
Make sure they're human.
I didn't mean to burn him per se, but speaking of which, we were having a conversation and a comment come across, and it made a very good point. And to you, dog lips, you were bragging yesterday about helping Mike with over 2,000 viewers and everything, and you were talking about how I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the bottom because I don't know what else. But anyway, you were talking about how well you helped build up their channel and everything, and you agreed that you believe you think he's doing wrong, so he's not worthy of that. But you like me and you think I'm doing right, then, you know, if you were able to do that, and it's kind of one of those, I want to see that, you know, I would love to see that. I know that I would end up with a lot of subscribers out of the deal if that be the case, but I would love to see it. If you can be the cause of 2,000 subs on his channel, then you could do the same for mine. So anyway, it was just a concept to think about. I mean, if you want to, great, bless us. I appreciate it, but if you don't, I understand. But you know, if you can't do it, don't tell us you can. And if you can, then you should have no problem proving it. Love you guys.
I'm in the woods right now. Got to shoot somebody.
One of you BS trolls.
You know they know you're in the dirt.
Tommy Dog is only a BS troll.
So yeah, you can go.
So who's Tommy Dog?
It's great.
I can live my entire life as a lie and never have to.
I just opened up the door to trolls.
And if you do something,
Well,
I'm
if
not
they-
saying that
if-
you're abused or destroyed,
If they get to no, I don't know.
Set up a GoFundMe account.
That is what it is. I don't read half of the comments anyway, and once I get to what is it? What is it? 500 subscribers, something like that. Then I can do the mods, and I'll just let y'all take care of it. I don't care. I mean, I can ignore stupid stuff on there. I mean, I prefer them not to. You know, I prefer them to be respectful, and I will get aggravated from time to time and tell them be respectful about it. But you know,
It
hey,
allows people to also contact multiple people instead of.
they're gonna be on here anyway. In which way, I imagine.
Everyone in my house is afraid to step out the door because
Trolls are entertaining and bring content. Yes, when it's done in a respectful way. Just keep in mind we're all decent people, and no kind of I don't know, just no kind of demonic, weird, crazy shit like that. You know, but
You have a phone?
oh, there we go. Anyhow,
Shoot out by my daughter. Said
I like this tripod I made. I move this thing all over the
He even
place.
bought me phone.
I know it's moving too much.
Here it
I
is.
don't even want to turn mine on. Just hold
Hey,
it.
that's cool. You can see the
Why do
You
let
see
your
the
phone
God
run
part.
out there? I'm gonna deal with it. I get hold of you guys.
well, you're awesome too, buddy. Love Tommy and Selena. Could at least come over and say hi so they know that you're not just like not here or something.
I'm here. Morning.
Yes, we do need to support
Aren't we
one
supposed
another.
to help Mike unload a truck?
Yes, it's on around 11.
Yeah, and I would love to get that many subs, and it would come it would come in really nice. That would be even more people, especially when I get into my deeper conversations and things like that, you know, things that I would like for everybody to contemplate and everything, and also it's kind of a dare, kind of a challenge. He opened up his mouth, Dog Lips did, and he's said a lot of things, so you know, he has stepped on toes and everything, so I think it's fair enough that I challenge him. If he says that he did 2,000 subs for Mike, and he did all of that for someone that he believes is not a good guy, from what I could tell, but he believes I am a good guy, then I want to see if he can actually do that. I want to see if he did it once, he can do it again, right, guys? So let's see what you got.
Good idea.
Yeah, well, he's a troll that was on here, and he was mad.
Or shut
He's
up.
mad with Mike because of something with the because the deal with the Harley that Adobe supposedly got, which you know I understand that. I don't know exactly where any of that came from. That was kind of.
I saw it. I don't know anything else. I saw the motorcycle.
You saw what?
I saw the motorcycle.
There ain't no motorcycle there. Where?
I saw it at the range. When they showed me the motorcycle they were going to buy, that's the only thing I know.
Oh, there's always bikes up at the range.
Mike took me out there and showed me the motorcycle he was going to buy. That's all I know.
I don't know. I didn't see any of that.
You can see a bike.
I didn't see or hear anything like that.
See Daniel's bike.
Maybe
Daniel's bike, I seen.
Daniel's bike? See, I got.
Oh, you know what? I bet you this whole thing somebody was fucking with Adobe because Adobe has said he wanted a bike. The only bike that I could think of that was up there was Daniel's.
It was Daniel's bike. He rode it up there.
Yeah, that's Daniel's. No, and it ain't a Harley anyway.
I have no idea, dude.
It's the only bike that's. Oh, I get what's going on there.
Someone took me to this. What do you think?
I think somebody was fucking with somebody.
I think we're gonna buy this. Oh, there's music over there. Good bike. Number love for you.
I don't know.
Take the right back.
It must have been. I didn't hear any of it, but that's what
I don't know, Tommy.
honestly. I mean, I do remember.
I was so wasted that night.
Yeah, I remember Daniel riding his bike up there. Kind of makes you wonder if that ain't what happened. You know, a lot of things are misunderstood in translation, and
I tend to not
people
listen.
people tend to
It wasn't a
go with the first thing that somebody says, and misunderstandings
There's
can
a star in the moon up. I was watching a star in the moon and someone was talking about a motorcycle.
start some of the weirdest things.
Star in the moon is more interesting, but the motorcycle did come through one ear and not the other. It was beautiful. I hope everybody's happy and everybody's gets what they want in life. And love and hate, all that shit. I know
Anything that
nothing. Like Schultz.
got me thinking, what
Joe Sauce, man.
Nothing. I see nothing.
I don't know anything about that one. Right, got her. And a whole.
All I know is I'm gonna have a great time out of Slack City. I've met some good people. I've ate some pretty good food. I've had some damn good.
Yeah, just
I like it.
yeah. That's why I have asked all my viewers to just leave him alone, and I have asked him to just drop the situation or whatever because I seen that. You know, I seen everybody was piling on him because,
So,
in my eyes, because he has a misunderstanding on it. Because I'm good friends with him. I know that he didn't get any Harley or anything, and I know that I would think that they had sense enough not to go doing something like that any which way. And I've seen what's going on with money that was donated and everything. It's all going into the camp. It's all doing what it's supposed to be doing. And, that's why I believe what I believe on it, and Douglas, he was under impression whatever he was under impression of or whatever actually happened. I don't know, but I do know from my standpoint, I don't see it, I don't really believe that, and it's kind of the same thing with the 2000 deals, it's one of those, when it's proven to me, then I will say otherwise, but nothing's been proven to me. I don't know anything about it. So, and I just said what I know from what I've seen. If you look up in Goonies,
tell them
you can buy subs through several ways. You
it's the biggest kitchen in the world.
can get
They feed
your
50,000
subs up very
people a
fast.
day, and it's free.
It is a lot of work. If you want to pay me when it gets done. Well, I don't. You watch the videos. You see what we have here. I couldn't pay you to do that, nor would I. I mean, that was something you said you could do, and I said nicely, just prove it. I mean, I can pay,
50,000
and I wouldn't.
Office and
I'm not fixing to pay for subs. If you like what you're watching, then subscribe. If you don't, then don't. I'm not fixing to pay for it. I mean, Just the same as I'm not asking you to pay to watch me.
Brushing elbows with people with money.
True. But it's money.
You want a portion of my YouTube revenue?
And that's not
And I want
but
to be
Money put to
your
good use. Yes. Greed.
handler manager. I got it. Well, wait a minute. It's the only way that you can do that is to be a handler manager and end up with the YouTube revenue, which I have no idea what that is about. And if you're saying that's the only way that can be done, but yet you did it for the Goonies, so you get the Goonies revenue and you are a handler manager for the Goonies? I didn't know you were managing anything with the Goonies, but cool. All right, anyway, let's talk about some cool stuff. Anybody got anything cool to talk about?
Love.
Here, I'm going to skip all the way down to the beginning here. Try to get my
Care.
own channel, Dog Lips.
Respect.
Yeah, let's get a Dog Lips and the channel thing. Let's find something
Butterfly.
a little more interesting.
They have multicolored wing. At least when I see it.
And cut short. Tell me what's on
Sure.
for today. What's on the agenda for today? I don't know. I'm not sure.
We might not have to soak it.
I do know one thing, that whole trip yesterday to bring in all the cans and everything was to get whatever gas we could get to find out how long we can run the AC and stuff, and
We might go
$10 worth of gas gets you a half a day, we found. So we gotta start figuring out some alternatives on this. I wanna I need a you know where we could find a no, you know what? I just need a generator motor is what I need. Anyway. It's going to be too hot there to do anything. As for here, the high of 70s today. Yeah, it's supposed to be about 115, so I don't see getting too got off much stuff done today. It's starting to warm up enough to where it's getting hot enough and fixing to go jump in a creek. Hey, you know what? You're right. Dog Lips, that comment, you couldn't be more right. And in that aspect, I hope everyone just says a little prayer that maybe you can get your stuff situated to where you can get out and try to have fun and live your life. He says, think about it. What kind of person stays on here hour after hour, day after day, watching you? Do you think that they have their life together? Hell no. They have to live their lives through these videos. And that does cause a lot of you know, yeah, and I understand that, and actually that kind of gives you a little bit more of an insight on trolls there too, because you got to think about the way or what's going through another person's head. They're, you know,
Okay.
see the situations that a person is in or around or raised in or have been around is what determines what the person or what they absorb from what they've been around is what determines how the person turns out. And let's see, I cannot block him, which I could. I have to see him if he comes in other chats. You have to see who.
Yes.
Are you trying to block somebody? How cool under the tree, though. Well, if it's going to be 115 out there, I'd say it's going to be at least 100 to 100, 105 or so under the tree. I mean, it may be as low as 100. We should be able to drop at least 15 degrees with these canvases and stuff. I would hope. But 100 in the shade isn't terrible. It's just uncomfortable. Did I get your message last night? Yes, I did. RLF Productions. I think it's supposed to be here to 26. I think is what I have to reread it, but he'll be in on the bus on the 26th. So he's wanting to come out to the camp, and he's got to stop and get him a tent or whatever. But you don't want to pitch a tent. That's insulting. I don't know what was said. But I never said that you don't have a great life. Enlighten, that wasn't meant for you. Recycled bean bottom.
All right, brother. We'll get it going.
Okay. All right. I understand what you're saying. It's not there yet. Then if it's on payments, and it's not there yet. Then I guess we'll all see eventually. I don't know anything about that. I wouldn't. So that's all I've been saying. Is I don't know anything about it. So.
Get Matlock. Matlock can solve anything.
Not yeah, the ones that sit and watch it and are are part of it and everything else. Yes, they seem to have everything together, but there is some that don't have. I got to switch spots. The sun is. The ones that don't have things situated right are the ones that are on here just trying to be trolls. But this guy, he understands something that had happened that we know nothing, or I know nothing about. So and let them destruct on their own. Yes, I understand that. I do, and I feel the same way. I mean, if that's what is going on, then that's what happens. But that has nothing to do with me. You know, I mean, my camp is, separate. We have a good friendship, and
Be amazed how many people go to NASCAR races just to see a crash.
wow, these comments are coming way too quick.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
We're such a,
You're waiting on
we're such a, I'm just saying, it's just people love disaster. They love disaster. They dig shit that's going bad. You can have hearts and shoot at.
Not sure how you can get to the bus station to there. Let me work on that. Let me see what I can do and see if I can find somebody that would go up there. Private message me and tell me what time you'll be in at the bus station, and I'll see what I can do about. If it's during the day, it's really easy to get the bus in an island, the city bus. It's only $1, and I don't personally have a vehicle, but I do have friends around here that do have vehicles, so I can see what I can't do.
People that they keep watching so far.
I know this so into it.
All right. Tommy needs speed reading courses. Well, yeah, but I think everything that everybody is saying is important, so I'm trying to read it, but then I'm finding out that most of it isn't making sense, and then I figured out that they're talking to each other. That actually helps, Joanne, when you talking to somebody else, you put their name in front of it, because I just kind of bypassed that whole deal, but then I missed this paragraph. What was that? The best self-defense is to just back away, walk away, but he went on the attack with the vengeance, trolling with fake accounts, threats, calling law enforcement,
inviting me.
bashing
Shall I go on
other channels, etc.
a new decimation hunt?
Right. Well,
Hello?
Dog lips, I can, that was, there's really no point in, I was thinking about that, the, paying to do that. There would be no point in me paying someone and giving them, management deal, especially not a hacker that is out there, to build my subscribers up, because, that was just literally, I mean, you were bragging about that, so it was a matter of, if you can do it for him, you can do it for me, then go for it. I'm not worried about it. I can build my own subscribers up. I can ask my subscribers, you people right there, there's 41 of you watching. I can ask them, help me out. I need subs. And I'm sure they would understand, okay, he needs subs. And between 41 people that are sitting right here and close to 300 subscribers on there that periodically watch through the videos, everyone that sees it would help. So getting 2,000 wouldn't be a issue. But well, thank you very much. Coffee talk should be interesting. I'm not asking him for anything. All I said was that was the nicest way that I could say the old saying, put up or shut up. he was bragging about how he got all of the subs. So I was saying, prove it. I was saying it in a nice way, but same thing as put up or shut up is basically what I was saying. Let's just go on with this is what I'm trying to explain to him. Let's just, if he can stay on here and if he's right, we'll all see it. We'll all end up seeing it. And then, yep, he's right. But I'm not going to believe he's right unless I've been proven something, because I don't think any of that's right. And even if it is, honestly, that aspect and what he does with all of that really has no bearing on me. So therefore, it's none of my business. So, once again, I don't want in it. I would say from my standpoint about the situation, I don't know anything about it. I know that Adobe don't have any bike. Nothing was mentioned to me about a bike. That I know. So I don't really care to keep talking about that one. But that's what I was telling him. He might have a Hot Wheels bike. Okay. Is that meant in a metaphor like he is a kid? If he is a kid and he is doing that much hacking, I hate to say it, but I'd want to meet him face to face, because that is a genius child. I mean, wow. I mean, seriously. I mean, if they can hack into that, I'd love to meet them. Or hack into things, and
Higgins ran interested in.
it's kind of like Lewis. I find him fascinating. He is brainiac wizard. I mean, Lewis, smart, really smart. Yeah, honestly, if he does something for Adobe, and Adobe has helped him very much, then he feels the need to bless Adobe with something, then he's gonna bless him. If I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Mike's like that. Mike will bless someone else with things. For instance, he got a new generator that was working good. His old generator wasn't working, and he couldn't figure it out. It was simple, but anyway, he gave me the old generator. I got I don't know, $300-400 generator sitting back there that was just given to me, and we cleaned it all up and situated it and done. Just clean it all up, and whatever we cleaned up, something was whatever reason why it wasn't running, because it runs great now, not a problem. So yeah, things are just like
I like it. What should we do about
I don't know if Adobe has no way to go anywhere and get anything, the same as I don't, and if somebody wanted to come by here and bless me with a truck, I'd have nothing but love for the person, and if obviously it's a need, and no, a motorcycle wouldn't be a need, but the transportation aspect would be for anybody that's out here. I mean, all I can say is if he does buy him a bike, then you know what? he feels that Adobe deserved that. And hey, all I can say is there another one? I'd like one. I mean, but you know, me personally, I need to find me a truck, you know, and something I can actually do something with, you know. But I love bikes, I do. Mike is an angel of mercy. No, Mike's just like me. He's an asshole, but okay. Angel of mercy. However, it's all interpretations. Just picking, Mike, if you are watching, which I know you're not. I have to put those little things in the videos because I've been testing Mike to see if he watches. I don't watch all of his videos, but I do watch 90% of them. So, saw an ad on Craigslist for a truck in Nyland for $850. Yeah, but we have very, very limited income.
Well,
You know, but I do have a guy that's coming to take a look at the trailer back there and is talking about trading a Volkswagen truck that he'll be coming here in. So obviously that tells me that it runs. I don't know if he'll be interested in the trailer, but you know, that's going to be a possibility. The car that the car I had, I just, you know, I bought that back from my brother. The tag's been so far out of date, there's no way that thing's ever getting smogged. I don't know what in the world's all been done to that thing. The inside's all gutted out, the windows don't work, you know. It's a slab car. And I keep trying to get my brother to keep it because I'm gonna just end up getting it taken away. I bought it for $500 when I shortly after I got to this tree. And anyway, that was a bad idea.
Ooh, he switched it around and shit.
what you think?
What is that? He's coming out with a flask.
Jim Beam.
It's still early in the morning. All right, you have to be able to register it. Yeah, yes, I would have to be able to register. I have clean driver's license. I still Oklahoma driver's license, but I was just gonna do the Arkansas thing, or not Arkansas. Yeah, do the Arkansas thing. That didn't sound right at all. The Arizona thing where you can go down there and get your tags and stuff. I still got an Oklahoma driver's license. I gotta get that switched over somehow.
There ain't nothing I can't do. Just ask me.
Stand on your head.
You can do it like
I need equipment.
You can do like more.
Sit on the couch upside down.
Sugar on top.
Or what was the joke? I know everything. Me and my brother know everything. Here's in the way. Any question you ask?
Tommy didn't. All right.
I'll eat that.
I think I'm gonna go to the DA.
Is Evan in there?
But I can ask a good
Oh, wait a minute. Evan, come in.
Get it checked out.
Trail name Evan, yeah. Hey, dude. When you come by and was talking to us,
Myself.
we didn't catch the fact that you were leaving. Man, look me up and hit me up on private messenger and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't realize you were leaving. I seen your pack and stuff, but you're always carrying your pack when you hike. And I didn't know you was actually leaving.
How come it's a pair of panties?
Hey.
We need
Selena, please.
yes.
This bear shit in the woods? Polar bear don't.
Yeah, no, Central. I know if I had transportation, I'd come by and see you. They said that you're leaving and you're not coming back. Might go to Mexico? Hell yeah. Man, you should have told me. I might have wanted to go. Mexico would be awesome. Cindy said good morning, Selena.
What's the difference between pick and choose?
Yeah, I've been wanting to go to Mexico. We're gonna make a day trip or something if I can. Either when I get a vehicle or Roger's talking about coming out here. He's talking about getting a vehicle, and and we have people that are coming in that may have vehicles. But as soon as we actually get a group of us, I'm wanting to go down to Mexico. We just all pile in a vehicle and pile in real tight. That way they have to search us because they think we're a bunch of probably an ill-mannered joke. Never mind. Anyway, everybody knows where I was going with that one. Tommy tour to Mexico. Yes, that would be great. Thank you very much. I've got cotton mouth like you would not believe. Yeah, that would be great. Evan, stay in touch with us because you may need to come back. We may need to do a hiking trip. Take the videos with us and just do a hike somewhere out in.
Is that Evan?
Yeah, Evan's in here.
Hey, Evan.
He said he might be going. He might be going to Mexico. Wants to go and I guess hike there.
Mexico's pretty. We like it. I've been to Mexico a couple times.
Not sure what you're gonna do. Hey, Mexico sounds fun. I've heard a lot about it. I've been way south Mexico, but never. I mean, when we crossed the border, we were in a vehicle and we were heading all the way south.
I hear a lot about
Kidnappings, murders, things like that. Well, they got that here. It's overpopulated. You got this big population of Mexicans right there by a border wanting to come over in the United States. You got all the ones that are over here that are just right over the side of the border because they're trying to make money to go to send back that way and want to stay close by. And you just end up with way overpopulated areas. And
Why do humans hate humans?
I don't know. Do you need a passport to go to Mexico? Not to go right across the line.
Big dog, hey dog.
I just have to have your ID.
Yeah, I think you just have to have your ID.
and they know what humans do. That's why when they get raised.
What's in that Kool-Aid, Tommy? It's tea, and I don't know what's in it. I know Selena's been a little mad at me lately, so I start acting really loopy and passing out or overly sleepy, kind of like I got a concussion or something, and I have no knot or anything. Then yeah, somebody called hell, what am I saying? Wouldn't do no good to call an ambulance way out here. He's going insane. She dosed you. Did you dose me? They got me thinking. You had anything to dose me? I am a little lightheaded. Oh yeah. That was that brain part earlier. Never mind. It was funny.
I've been in 115. I know it's. I was in Sacramento.
That's dehydration, Tommy.
At a Renaissance. I was watching people dressed in noble. All around me. All around me.
Do a giant dab. I don't have any dabs here.
Damn near me. Damn near me. Virgil Kane was my name.
Would you mind telling our host why you left? We all saw it last night on Zan's stream.
Finish it.
Stonewall's
I have a feeling I'm missing a lot of shit.
That's early in the war.
Stonewall's cavalry came
We're up the track.
Well,
was in the summer of '65.
I'll do a giant dab.
Alive.
James, no problem.
Listening across.
Nice man.
And that's the typo. Which dates are wrong.
Had to be. Stonewall was killed in the war.
Uh, yeah, I'll probably go see him here in a minute, here in a little bit.
Stonewall was killed in the war.
Yeah, he smoked some. He smoked some tonight.
Onward. He pretty much does. But
Ask Evan what's up. Well, Evan hasn't mentioned anything yet, so I figure he's not wanting to right now, which that is fine, and he knows how to get a hold of it. I'm sure by the end of the day I'll figure out what's going on. I mean, I don't know. I guess from what I can tell, they had some kind of disagreement or something. Okay, I left because I felt overworked and unappreciated. I could not have created.
2.5 years behind.
Really?
I could not have creative freedom.
A parent.
Oh,
All my family. Arkansas, Oklahoma,
oh, I get what you.
all Southerners.
Actually, things would have been all right, man.
You know, if it was too hectic around there, you could come down here and visit for a little while, you know, just to get away and stuff. I know it gets hectic when there's that many people doing things, and Mike's, you know, Mike's pretty busy, quite a bit, and
Lincoln was the only one who was going to treat him like human being.
You ever read a book
Yeah.
about the Free State of Jones? Where people started rising up against the.
yeah, I was saying earlier, I don't know who I was talking to about that. You set someone up on a pedestal, you're expecting them to be perfect, and you can't do that. I mean, Mike's not perfect. I'm not perfect. Just to let you know, neither are you.
That is a bumblebee.
I mean, we're all imperfect in our own ways. That's what makes us all beautiful in our own ways.
When's today? Friday? What's today, Friday?
Yes.
Well, that's probably the van that needs to get unloaded, huh?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, that's not delivery. That's a guy that is one of their sponsors,
We have to unload a van.
or however. That's the
Is that Andreas?
Yeah.
the one with the big BMW motorhome looking thing.
Andreas is awesome.
Yeah, he seemed pretty nice. I met him that one time. I haven't had a chance to sit and just talk with him, but really cool guy from what I could tell. That is one nice fancy motorhome.
Should I go down and help?
What's in the van?
Yeah.
I don't know. I imagine it's got something to do with the solar, or
You seen the help me unloading? I don't know what's in there.
yeah, I don't know what's in there either. But I would imagine if that guy's bringing it in, I imagine that's got something to do with the solar, or maybe it may have something to do with the water purification system. No, I think the solar is coming first, and then the water purification is coming afterwards. Because we have to have, he has to have the solar over to do the water purification. But see, we're going to do the same thing over here, but we're going to do it on a smaller scale.
Okay.
Yeah, eventually I want this camp to, I'm going to have it all fenced off, and I'm going to have it to where the camp is completely self-efficient. Eventually, but that might take a few years. Especially when it comes to the,
So it was.
I don't know, we're never going to be completely self-sufficient right now because it's a lot easier and a lot cheaper to go to the store and buy milk than it is to try to raise a cow out here. I think it's cool. We're going to have a lot of the animals. What I'm wanting to do, honestly, it sounds really funny, but I want to do the same thing, like as far as a farm, the typical farm animals, chickens, pigs, horses, cows, things like that. I would love to do that, but I want to do it all on a miniature scale. Mini cows, mini horses, mini goats,
I saw it.
mini chickens. They're called bannies. Dude, I literally seen a Brahma bull. The ones with the big hump on their shoulders. Brahma bull. Literally seen a Brahma bull, full grown, old one. He was. I mean, well aged. Full grown, and I could literally lift my leg up and get up on top of that damn bull, just like that. That's how short and how small that bull was. The miniature Brahma bull. That was neat.
It's futile to have animals if you're not going to eat them, though. You just spend all that money feeding them and just look at
Yeah, Evan, look me up next time you come in.
It's what? 2 times its weight or something like that. We couldn't have a cow out here. Couldn't have enough. We wouldn't be able to feed them.
Oh. Evan, will you please explain why it was said that Lewis stole Adobe's bricks after we heard Adobe yelling at him? Why would Lewis steal Adobe's bricks? Lewis, that don't make any sense. Evan tried to find your page last night to subscribe, but couldn't find it. Oh, yes. I changed it this morning. And the reason why he couldn't find it last night, it probably is because he didn't know how to spell the Elston or whatever else. It's under my actual name. But I changed it this morning, so you can find it by looking up Shepherd's Treehouse, and it should come up on all of your deals. It should come up that the name had been changed. I got that one here that's messing with my cheek. Well, that won't be messing with me no more. Anyway, I changed it to where so now you can look it up. Okay. Yeah, I don't think. Honestly, I don't know anything about what's going on with any of that. And I'm not entirely sure that I want to get involved in any of this, especially on a feed like this. This is something that when I go down there, I'm sure I will find out. I did plan on going down there this morning and go and smoke out with them, so I'm sure I'll find out. But I don't just like, look, I keep everything just like I do as or just as I did or I would anywhere else, just as a preacher would. I am there to confide in, and everybody knows that you can talk to me and I won't tell anybody else what we're talked about. I don't it's none of my business to spread anybody else's business. So, you know, I'm sure that I'll hear something and find out what's going on and stuff. And that you know, for my own curiosity, I would like to know, because none of that makes any sense. But I don't like talking about. Wow, that comment came in Chinese or Korean, or I don't know what language that came in at. But hey, hopefully it's translated. Maybe you can understand in your language what I'm talking about. Japanese. Okay, well, wow, cool. Wow. I got somebody in. Are you in Japan?
Tore up the tracks again. I love Joe Baez. That's another one. Back in the 60s.
All right, but yeah, don't get this word bashing on Goonies or anything. Keep in mind they are very, very good friends. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly what's going on right now with a bunch of stuff, you know, but I would hope it's not what y'all are thinking it is. I hope not. Hey, check this out. Look, right, I understand, and if I knew what to tell you, I would. I mean,
Waylon, Willie, and the boys.
we can all reap the benefits of life. Depends on what path we're on. Anyway, what I was telling you is that they had a message come up in a weird language, and I tried to guess what it was a couple of times, and then finally it came back up and said Japanese. So obviously it's being translated and whatever, but there's somebody from Japan in here. That is cool.
So what?
Me too.
Oh yeah, you gotta have a laptop for that.
When I go to leave, I take it down.
I will do my best with Google Translation. Wow, cool. All right. But you're in Japan, I take it.
Spaghetti. Or
I take it you're in Japan then.
Chinese food.
I can't remember the last time I went out.
That is awesome. That culture, the Japan,
Some sweet and sour.
the Japanese culture there is amazing. I've
Chicken.
seen a lot about it and everything. I would love to come visit there someday. I'd love to go there. My favorite place is Australia, and I know I got a viewer or two from Australia, but I really want to go out there. You know, I don't know, call it a bucket list, but one of these days I'd like to spend one of the summers. You know, when it's so hot here, I'd like to sit somebody here and have it. You know, and then
Italian, Chinese, Mexican.
how I am saying. How I am saying, I don't know. Hello from Japan. What's your name? Anyway, what was I saying? That
I don't really know.
Ice Lollipop 4.0. Oh, okay. These names are cool, the ones that come up there. ICS Lollipop 4.0. His name is Ice Lollipop 4.0. All right. Hello, Ice Lollipop.
Welcome to the Tommy Show.
Welcome to the Tommy Show. Welcome to the Shepherd Show. Welcome to the U.S. The last free place. And it's only free because we make it free.
I'm fixing to head over there and get
Your left.
some ibuprofen and
Middle
some,
cushion.
see if my phone's in its truck.
Digging?
You ready to go over there? Welcome to Tumble's
Hey, I
Lunch.
just want to find my shit and come home.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, just tell them I'll be down there in a minute and come smoke with them. You're not going to stick around any?
I'm alright. I don't.
I felt better on my feet.
I don't see why I need to.
All right, guys. Well, we've been at it an hour and a half. I'm going to let the phone cool down and charge back up some, and I'm going to go down there and hang out with Mike for a minute. Y'all, stay tuned. We got plenty more shows to come, and hopefully maybe a little work in the process. So we might actually get something done. Yes, you have a good morning too.
Oh, I'm being cussed right now.
Did they get the truck home from yesterday? Yes.
Oh, my two daughters.
Yes, we got the truck home.
Where's Dad?
All right, guys. Love you guys. God bless.
Yeah, he's out there.